Hey guys, it's Hannah here, and today I am here with a basically full face of first impressions. There's a couple of things that aren't new, but most of my face is new, and it's either the first time I've used it or like the second time I've used it, so very early on in the process. And it's a little bit chatty. Talk about Christmas and having some time off work, so getting to film for you guys. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and have a little bit of a chat, just keep watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to go in with is the First Aid Beauty Pores Be Gone Matte Primer with Fig Extract. This is not one that I have used before, so let's give it a go. At least there's a sample in not too long ago. I think I was in when I got the Giorgio Armani foundation at Sephora. I used 100 points on that. It does feel very smoothing. The scent, it does kind of have a bit of a fruitiness to it, which I assume is like the fig extract or something. I don't know. It's kind of strange to me. Alright, getting a little bit closer so I can get my mirror because I'm so blind. So I am going to put on my normal Benefit Blowing Brightening Concealer under my eyes because I just do that every day, even when I'm not testing a new concealer. So I don't want to treat it any differently than I would another concealer. You know what I mean? So for some reason I'm feeling extra blind today, so I went and got my little handheld mirror. And then so to blend out the corrector, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty Concealer Brush. So, chattiness while trying new products. How's this going to go? We'll see. So I finally finished uni for the year. This year has been really tough doing online learning, even as adults. It's been super difficult. Probably because I'm doing such a practical degree, so not being able to do the practical elements has really been quite tough. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation, and I have the shade L2 Mont Blanc, which I worry might be a little bit too dark for me. So I'm going to just test it, and if it is too dark I'll throw on a lightening drop. Okay, if it stays this colour will be okay. If it gets any darker, we might have an issue. That looks really good straight up. So I've heard this one dries really quickly, so I'm going to go in sections. So yes, finished uni. It's been difficult as I do quite a hands-on degree, so not being able to go to class and learn the hands-on elements has been quite difficult, but we made it through. Online exams are done, and now work is going to get quieter with holidays, so I'm actually really looking forward to a bit of a break this summer. First year not working in retail at Christmas, I'm very excited, which means I get to actually enjoy Christmas. I've been watching Christmas movies already, which never happens. It's always like Christmas doesn't exist before my birthday at home because it always starts so early at the shops, and otherwise I get sick of Christmas way too quickly. But now that I'm not surrounded by it every day at work, I am enjoying Christmas stuff early. And I am enjoying this foundation quite a lot. It is looking so nice on the skin. I don't know if that's the combination of the foundation and the primer, because my pores are looking fantastic. And usually with a full coverage matte foundation, your pores are looking difficult. Like I need an intense pore filling primer to get away with Estee Lauder Double Wear. But this is looking really nice. So for concealer, oh, I should get my powder out because I like to powder straight after concealer. So I'm going to use the Jeffree Star powder that I'm trying to pan because I got rid of everything else of his in my collection, but I actually quite like this powder. So anything I wasn't in love with I got rid of, but I really like this and wanted to just use it up. And it's a loose powder, so it's not something that's super difficult for me to use up. So for concealer, we are going in with the Rare Beauty concealer in, what's it called? Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer in 110N, which looks quite yellow to be the neutral shade, but that's fine. I'm just kind of gonna pop it in there. I have heard that this is best when you let it set for a second. So I'm going to do that. And while that's setting for a second, I'm going to throw the Nars Soft Matte Concealer on my eyelid as my eye base. Because that is what I currently am using if I can find the brush I want. So yes, I'm enjoying Christmas movies. So if you have any Christmas movie recommendations, I very much enjoy the very cheesy Hallmark movies. Like, give me those all day, every day. I've already watched Holiday on Netflix, but Operation Christmas Drop is also on my list. Alright, so let's blend with the sponge, and if I don't like it, I'll blend with the brush. Ooh. Stomach's making some noises. Now it could be because this foundation is like right on, almost veering too dark for me, but this concealer is a little bit light in terms of colour. And then is giving me like reverse raccoon eyes. I do want to set it down because this powder does deepen things up, which is normally not a good thing, but in this case. Unless I just blind myself with it. Okay, that does look better. I definitely think I'm a shade deeper in this, which is a nice feeling that I'm not the lightest shade, because that very rarely happens. Yeah, I don't hate it. I much prefer it set because it's, when a concealer is too dewy, it like attracts the light and makes you look darker. But I actually quite like that. So I'm also going to just quickly set down the rest of my face. So as I was saying, uni's finished and work is going to start calming down a little bit with school finishing up. So I want to know what videos you want to see. I have a really fun idea planned for December where Erin has made kind of like an advent calendar. She's gone through and put the names of products in my advent calendar from last year. And the plan is to try and do a different look with that product like the product that she's given me each day. So I don't know if I'll do that in like weekly videos, wherein I'll do my makeup, do a little clip of what product she told me to use in the look, and then kind of like collate that at the end of the week. That's one idea I'm having. Let me know what you guys think about that. But any other videos you guys want, do let me know in the comments down below, because I know I've been super slack this year in filming because I used to film when I'd get home from work. I'd already have my makeup on and I'd just film. But now that I work from home and I don't have to put a face and makeup on to go to work, it's definitely been harder to get motivated to put makeup on and sit down in front of the camera. So that is that kind of problem. Alright, so I'm going to quickly do my brows off camera because I hate trying to do them on camera, and then we'll be back for the eyes. Alright, so brows are on. That took a hot minute. I do need to go get my brows done. So eyes. I am going to use a combination of things on my eyes today. I'm going to go in with the Lorac Pro 4 palette for my mattes. And then I'm going to go in with one of my new not Cleona. This palette does have Cleona in it. The JD Glow Galaxy Shadows. So that is the plan for the eyes today. So let's start with some mattes to start building the eye. I'm going to start with Pecan, whichever way you say it, which is this kind of mid-tone matte shade here. So I have used this palette once so far, and it does just remind me of the Lorac quality that I remember from my original Lorac Pro, which I panned a couple of shades in a couple of years ago. This is very much my colour story though. It's like a little bit warm, but also that kind of like rosy neutralness to it, which I really like. I like a good rosy tone. And I just love how these mattes really blend out. So, talked about Christmas movies. I'm going to make a gingerbread house this year. I'm very excited. I am not going to bake it because making a gluten-free gingerbread scares me. But Maya has a gluten-free gingerbread house making kit. I am very excited. I just have to go and search for lollies that I can eat to put on top of it. So this is just a Wet n Wild blending brush that I'm just kind of not adding any more product, just buffing it up a little bit higher and out to become a transition-y shade. That's kind of what I've been doing, is going in with the lighter shade right in the crease and then really diffusing it up as a transition rather than kind of putting a specific transition colouring that little bit higher. And I just find it's a little bit smoother. And if I really wanted to, like when I'm done, I feel like it's not high enough, I'll go in with that little bit lighter in the transition. So then I'm going to go in good old MAC 217. I'm going to go in with Cognac, which is a matte brown, and just kind of pop that on the outer edge. That is a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. It is deceivingly darker than I thought it was. Like, because tonally it looks about the same depth as Pecan, but when you put it down, it just looks a lot darker. That's alright. It's not a bad thing. So just placing that on the outer corner and then buffing that into the crease. And taking a clean brush and just fusing those two together in the crease. And under the eye, and grab my wine glass number, what number are you? Number 6, back in Pecan. And just fluff that underneath the eye. And I'm not actually going to add the darker shade because I feel like it's going to be too dark underneath. So I'm just going to go and peek it. Beautiful. Alright, so that's it for the mattes. Nice and basic there. I do really enjoy the quality of Lorac shadows in general, and their mattes are a favourite. But going in now with the it's a Cleona palette. Cleona Z palette. I'm going to use some glitter glue just because these are quite high shine and I do want them to kind of have that impact on the eye. So I'm just gonna pop that just I don't have any colour yet. Ooh. Okie dokie. Now the hard part. Which one do I want to use? I think I really want to use Peachy Keen, which is this gorgeous, super shifty colour. It has a pink, a gold, and a greeny, bluey shift, and it's beautiful. I think that's what I'm going to pop on. So I'm just going to grab, this is like a Sephora collection Christmas brush from last year. But it's kind of like fluffy, so it picks up some product really nicely. It's got some more bristles for it to hold on to. I love this colour. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. And with that, I think I need to go for one of my Cleona shades on the inner corner because I can just know the perfect match. What's this one? What's it called? Reflectance. Just brings that little bit more of that bluey, greeny to the inner corner. Using the Smith small arrowhead brush, which I love, to just get right in that tear duct. Oh, I love that. I actually think I'm going to forego liner as well with this one, and just let those colours be it. Okay, so I'm also going to click out for mascara because I cannot concentrate when I do that. And then we'll be back to do cheeks and lips. And that last bit didn't fill. Alright, so I've finished my cheeks. I did just go in with butter bronzer for bronzer. Went in with the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo in Soft Peach. I focused mainly on the matte side and then went very lightly into the shimmered side over the top with the Wayne Goss number 14 brush. This is really flimsy and just, it deposited a soft sheen on the skin. You're probably thinking, Hannah, you look really glowy. What do you mean a soft sheen? Because that's what I went in with the Nabla Skin Glazing Glass Skin Finish Glow Powder in Ozone to glow up the rest of the cheeks. On my lips, we ended up going with the Rare Beauty Thankful Lip Balm because I was going to go in with a Nabla one, but it just ended up, it was going to be too dark for this look. So let's go through what I think of the products we tried today. So First Aid Beauty Primer. It feels nice on the skin. My pores look quite minimized. Don't know if that's this and the foundation or mostly this, but my pores look fantastic today. which I very much enjoy. So if that was this, very nice. We'll see how it wears throughout today while paired with the Nars foundation. Oh my goodness, I love how my skin looks. It is covered and beautiful, and my pores look great, and I don't feel like I'm wearing anything, and I'm very much enjoying my foundation right now. It hasn't oxidized so far, so the color is still good. We'll see how that goes by the end of the day. I don't know. Concealer, I think it's a little bit too light for me. It definitely really needs to be set down. I'll probably mix it with something like the Jouer Essential High Cover Concealer, because this is a tiny bit too dark and very full coverage. I think the mix of these two might be right, but yeah, I don't think I love it on its own. I definitely prefer the other concealer that I've purchased, the Dior one. I do prefer the Dior one over this one. It's alright. Really enjoyed the Lorac mattes. This Peachy Keen from JD Glow, loving it. Lip balm feels great. I'm really liking how the cheeks are looking as well. I'm a very happy girl with this makeup look today. So, as this was not particularly chatty, but as I mentioned, let me know what Christmas movies I should watch. And let me know what videos you guys want to see in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And click subscribe to stay tuned for more. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.